How did yesterday's ICE raid in Chinatown start? On Tuesday afternoon, shortly after 3 o'clock, more than 24 ICE officers and federal agents, some with their faces covered, descended on Canal Street and Broadway. That's an area that's normally packed with vendors selling sunglasses and knockoff designer bags. The federal agents began detaining people and asking others for ID. DHS says 9 people were taken into custody in a targeted raid focused on, quote, criminal activity relating to selling counterfeit goods. DHS says 4 protesters were also arrested for allegedly assaulting federal officers and another one for blocking a driveway. Around 4 o'clock, the scene turned chaotic as bystanders began pushing back, shouting at the officers and trying to block the vans. Some called them Nazis. The protests kept growing as people were getting off work and running into the unfolding scene. Federal officers were wearing tactical gear and brought out an armored vehicle. One officer even pulled out a taser, though he didn't use it. By late afternoon, the operation expanded east toward Walker and Lafayette Streets, where federal agents made additional arrests. The raid happened just days after a far-right influencer from Turning Point USA wrote on X, alleging a huge group of African illegal immigrants were operating a black market at the corner. She called on ICE to go check out the corner. Federal immigration action, for the most part, has been happening inside 26 Federal Plaza, Immigration Court. But in the last week, we've seen that sort of start to spill out into city streets. Last week, ICE arrested 2 men outside a migrant shelter in Midtown, and then a few days later, federal agents raided Chinatown.